Doom, dun, 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 dun. What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay Money, powered by Wager Talk, my guys. We signing, we partnering it up with Wager Talk, man. We got a sponsor for the show, man. I'll be pushing their site. They'll be pushing me all type of stuff, man. So that's the big announcement. I had to come on the show, guys, and let you guys know. Obviously, we'll get into the slate today when the games got canceled, all that. But big, man, we're gonna have new graphics. We'll have obviously my guy Shark's still gonna be on the show. We'll have Ski Profit more often. We'll have Teddy covers over here. We'll get my guy U Capper. We're gonna have plenty of guys over here, man. So we join forces with a heavyweight. Let's get to it, man. It's good. Congratulations to all of us, right? It's not just me, all of you guys, man. Shark, everyone that's my guy Friday, everyone that's ever came on here live. I'm the CEO, but everyone that's helped out, man. I definitely appreciate them. Won't forget them for sure. Definitely always taking care of my guys. Everybody in the chat, you guys make this show, man. You make the show simple. Let's get into it, right? I appreciate. I'm man. I'm so fucking happy, guys. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going, right? First game of the day, man. All business here, man. We're gonna talk about every spread, every total, every prop going for these plays, man. I'm excited to get it going, and obviously let's keep cashing tickets, right? So let's get to it, right? Let's go to the first game up. We got this. We're going to the streets of Detroit, man. The cold, the frigid streets of Detroit. You dig what I'm saying? We got. Let's see. So who's all out, right? Possibly get back Killian Hayes here. It doesn't matter. They're still decimated. Unfortunately, the Knicks are coming in on a back-to-back, guys, but it's only way I'm looking. The Knicks have to clean up these type of games. They have to clean up these type of teams, the Pistons. You can't lose these type of games. That doesn't necessarily mean they'll cover the spread, but you see what the Knicks are doing over there now. They have Kemba Walker. They lit a fire up under him. Now he's coming to ball every single game. RJ Barrett, probably a bounce back game for him tonight. We cashed with the Knicks yesterday. Now they're going up against an even worse team, right? Oh, boys, maybe starting Derek Walton, Frank Jackson, Diallo, Sadiq Bey, Luke Garza. They got some young guys, young talent over there, but they're not ready right now. My guy in chat, yeah, let me know. Any props you guys are looking at, let me know in the chat. My guy Tim Halder says Luca Garza over 10.5 points. I could not talk you off that, my guys. He plays with a ton of confidence. He's one of the only few centers on the squad for sure. That Garza is definitely going over that 10.5, going up against Mitchell Robinson. Luca Garza is going to be turned up for this one, my guy. Tim, that's actually a pretty sharp look from you there. If you watch Luca Garza, I think he's going to come to play. Let me check out some more props here. Could only look towards the Knicks in this one, guys. I know, like I say, I know my guy Ski always says he doesn't want to take anything that, like, especially laying points on the road, that at the rest disadvantage. But this could be Smack City here, guys. Simple. It's could be Smack City. Heavy lean to Pistons team total under as well. Even though the Knicks on the back to back, the defense may not be as strong. I still think that the Pistons will struggle to score here in this one, my guys. Let's go and let's look at some props in this one, man. What we got? Mitchell Robinson, his assist, he's over a half assist for Mitchell Robinson. Is at plus is at plus money, plus 180. Man, damn, Mitchell Robinson probably don't, he must never pass the ball, my guy. I think that's pretty low. That's somewhat disrespectful. Let's see, look at Luca Garza. Yeah, the 10.5 points, man. I'm leaning that. I'm leaning that for damn sure. What else we got? Kemba Walker here. He is gonna play on the back-to-back. We got to look at some RJ Barrett props in this one, guys. We know he didn't have a good game yesterday. He's coming back from COVID. This is a bounce back type of game for him. So you got points and rebounds sitting at 19.5. Pistons already aren't a great already aren't like RJ Barrett's going for 20 tonight, man. Let me see what his points is at. What we got, RJ? Let's see what we got his points at, my guys. Anybody in the chat too? Let me know. Point PRA is at 21.5 for RJ Barrett tonight. I think that's disrespectful, if you ask me. I think that's disrespectful, man. He's finna go off. He's finna go off. Let me see. I like RJ Barrett. I like RJ Barrett tonight, guys. I like my. We're gonna see what Friday he gonna come on here. He got on more gold today. No, man, it's the same gold, man. Then some haters be on Twitter, so talking about it's fake, man. Stop it. Don't make me pull out the rings on you, man. And make me pull out every chain. This ain't even all the chains. Maybe pull out all the chains and all the rings on you. Don't do that, man. Show you stamps, whatever. But yeah, guys, I like the Knicks in this one. I would stay away from full game, even though it should be Smack City. If you like the Knicks, probably want to hone in on this one early before they really, you know what I'm saying, possibly run out of gas. But they should come to play here. My guy in the chat, Tim, says he likes Luka Garza over 10.5. I could not talk you off that. Yeah, I'm gonna let him hate. I ain't probably if someone has to hate, right? I see the questions. I'll get to the other games when we get there, my guys. But RJ Barrett, that's a guy I see going off for the Knicks in this one. In theory, no one to really hold Randall back from doing what he wants as well, guys. So if I'm looking at props, I'm looking on the Knicks side for RJ Barrett and Randall, and for the Pistons, Luka Garza should be able to should come the ball here. Sadiq Bey as well, man. My guy can light it up for three. He can light it up from three. Possibly looking at some Sadiq Bey props in that way, man. It's a ton of props. Unfortunately, it's all different types of screens that I have to go to look for these props. But let me just look real quick, guys. And if you have it in the chat, let me know, man. But just me doing the show by myself, there's no break, but I don't mind. I actually like doing the show by myself. Let's look at this Sadiq Bey threes, guys. Chat. If y'all let me know, man. If y'all got it, let me check it real quick. Sadiq Bey threes. What are we doing here? What are we doing, my guys? I gotta find it. I'm sorry, but we trying to get some cash, right? That's what it's about. Tyrese Halliburton over. Let's see what we doing. Jerry said he took Fournier 15 points and the win. That's not a bad. No, Shark still, yeah, he's still definitely gonna be on the show, man. I don't think he likes the late shows though, but we'll see what happens. I did tell you guys about the Tyler. I did tell you guys about the Nuggets yesterday. I tried to, man. I tried to. Let me see. So 3-point attempts, real quick. 3 points made. Sadiq Bey. Damn, they're not even trying to show it to me, guys. So they just giving me Garza, Frank Jackson, Barrett, Randall. That's tough. That's tough. Uh, I like Sadiq Bey. I like Sadiq Bey threes, guys. If you can get it, Bey's juiced. What is it at? Let me know what it's at. Bey 3-point is juiced, as it should be. 3 at minus 149. They know, bro. He gonna attempt 7-8 threes tonight, guys. Nothing official for me, but I'm just trying to help you guys with something to look for. Man, I'm gonna have to get the air on in this motherfucker. It's kind of hot. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of hot off in here, man. But Knicks, I be looking at Knicks, and they're on the Shark likes the Knicks as well, guys. So I'd be looking at Knicks first half in this one. That would be the one for me. Knicks first half. 4 is plus money. Sadiq Bey is going bunkers tonight. Oh, see, the over 2.5 is at minus 149, at minus 132. It's juiced, guy. So my guy Huntley says over 2.5 at minus 132. About over when it gets to minus 140, that's about the highest juice I'm gonna lay on some props. So if I can get that over 2.5 at minus 132 for Sadiq Bey threes, I definitely think it's going. I definitely think he's live to go for 4 threes in this one. The Knicks aren't the best at defending the three as well, but they don't have a bunch of guys. Sadiq Bey is going to have to be big on these for the Pistons and Luka Garza as well. I'm just trying to help some people make some money here. Let's go to the streets of Indiana here, guys. Official play for me, Pacers in the first half, man. Let me get the updated line because obviously, I mean, even when I liked it, it was earlier. That's before they announced Brogdon out. The Brogdon's out now. You get a better line. We got Pacers in the first half minus 1.5. It was at 2, so still at 2 in a few places, but I'm going official with Pacers in the first half minus the 1.5. We got the double revenge spot. This team lost twice already to the Hornets. You know, see what I'm saying? The first game they were up big in the first half, were up 21 points, pissed it all away, man, and ended up going to overtime. They lost. Then the second game they were supposed to come out hot. The Hornets were playing a lot better basketball then. You see what I'm saying? And then they got them. They They beat them, right? Simple. Sorry, somebody calling me right now. It kind of had me messed off real quick, but I like the Pacers here. Double revenge. Without them having Brogdon, obviously they don't have a point guard, but I still think they have the tools, guys. Duarte is a baller. Duarte and LeVert, they're absolute ballers. And I'll tell you the cap here. Sabonis is going bunkers tonight, guys. Let me get the what you call it. So real quick. Let me see, my guy. Real quick here. Let me get the Sabonis props. Let me know what is your Sabonis props, man. I won't put monopoly money on the Pacers. Hey, they're cashing tonight. They're cashing tonight. Sabonis points and rebound. Oh, Pacers getting steam. It just hit 3.5. It just hit 3.5, my guys. Obviously, anything can happen, right? As well. We know that Bridge is out. We know that PJ Washington is out. The Pacers against Sting. I think the Pacers finna cover this one. Double revenge spot. I don't care who doesn't like it. Tell me that you don't like it in the chat because we cash when we do that. Tell me that this is a terrible play and that the Pacers are ass in the chat. Please do it now. Put it on the screen. Every time that happens, that we cash. Pacers first half official for me -1.5. I like it's up to 4 on FanDuel. Why is money coming in on the Pacers? I believe they're on the right side. Simple. It's simple, guys. I know the Hornets on the road, their defense gets substantially worse. I know they try to play a little bit better half-court defense, but they run and gun. This won't work. This will not work versus the Pacers, guys. Why? The Pacers can run and gun with the Hornets, but they play a lot better half-court defense. They have guys like Sabonis and Turner that's going to feast tonight going up against Plumlee. No other real bigs out there. They'll probably be running Kelly Oubre at the backup center. Sabonis, points, rebounds, assists, all that shit, man. I like the Pacers today, and I'm not trying to gas them up, guys. I'm not here to tell anyone to take this, right? I'm simply just trying to help you guys make money. If you don't like the play, or if the Pacers been screwing you off, hey, I wouldn't talk you off staying off of it. But I like the Pacers first half -1.5 official, like a referee blowing a whistle. Personally, I'm gonna sprinkle on full game -3.5. That's me personally, but official -1.5. It's a Pacers type of day, right? I got the buy chains on. I have the buy socks on. Doesn't always translate to a win, but I like it. It's nice to have Brogdon out there, but Sabonis, he's going bunkers. Sabonis is going bunkers tonight, guys. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Points, rebounds, assists. I see all 3 of those hitting for Sabonis. We know that Turner can be up and down. I do like for him to have a good game, especially to get over his points, because he's like Turner will start to shoot threes. He's starting to ball a lot more later, trying to up that trade stock. But he says Turner under 9.5 rebounds. I could see it, but this is a game where don't be surprised if Turner goes over. If Cassius Sabonis double plus Pacers is +120, they know like if you getting that, it's gonna care. Like the Sabonis is going for a double whether they win or lose, guys. But he said for your good luck. Let me put it on the screen. For your good luck, Pacers are terrible play. This is terrible, right? Guys, anything can happen though. And I always say if you like the Hornets, hey, take the Hornets. Anything can happen, but I'm rocking with the Pacers. I like what and then even in the last game versus the Bulls, they fought. Could have got smacked up by 20. The Bulls, let me just say, they have a lot more killer instinct than the Hornets. Hornets defense is Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese, guys. LeVert is doing whatever he wants out there. Let's go, man. Pacers first half -1.5. Let's get some cash, man. Jerry, in the Knicks, the props that I'll be looking at in that one is RJ Barrett in that one, points and rebounds. That's what I'll be looking at. Noah and Randall, there's no one to check him, but I know that RJ Barrett didn't have a good game yesterday, so he's coming back and about to go bonkers on these Pistons, my guys. So the props that I'd be looking at, RJ Barrett points and rebounds versus the Pistons. And that's the main ones I like, but Randall could go off as well. Obviously, his are going to be a lot higher, but the Pistons won't put up too much of a fight. I don't think so tonight. This team is decimated. They were already bad, worst team in the league with all of their guys, right? Now they're decimated. What are we doing here? My guy says Cavs blew it. Thank you, Shadow Blood Pride. What you guys thinking in the chat, man? With Brogdon out, that over is sharp. Yep, I can dig it. My guys. Let's go to the next game here. So Pacers first half official play for me. I like Sabonis points, rebounds, assists. Double plus the Pacers win, all that good stuff, guys. So smaller play for me personally, Pacers full game. Sorry to spend so much time on this one. Let's get some more info out there, right? We're going to the streets of Boston. When I'm hopping on the Celtics, I like to eat some green beans. You dig what I'm saying? The Boston city of the bean town. But I'm not on the Celtics today. Way too many guys out for both teams. It's crazy because I kind of think that the Clippers could possibly come in here. Unfortunately, this is their first East Coast game of the season, and I don't like to be in situations when we have a West Coast team. Like, just stick with me here, guys, psychologically. West Coast team going to the East, you're playing on a lot earlier schedule. Like, if the Clippers are at the house, they'd be playing at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock Eastern. But now on the now since you're on the East Coast, now you're playing at 7 o'clock Eastern. It's actually a big difference with them. Their body clock is already thrown off as well. They're used to some late night shit. Now it's, you know what I'm saying, the sun setting earlier, all that stuff. But I always just talk about your body clock. NFL guys know when you're traveling cross country playing that early game, it's different, right? It's actually a fade spot. And the same thing with East teams playing on the West Coast, late night games. I always talk about a sleepy spot. So the Celtics probably have the advantage earlier in this game, but full game, guys, the only way I look is Clippers in this one, especially with Marcus Smart being ruled out as well. They just lost to the Timberwolves with this exact same squad. So I can't trust them, guys. Without Schroeder, without Smart, without Tatum as well. Obviously, Jaylen Brown should go absolutely bonkers in this one. If I'm looking at props, I'm looking at Jaylen Brown. It's going to be high. It's going to be high for a reason, though. These guys will go at Luke Kennard all night. I'll tell you that. Teams that know, especially ISO teams like the Celtics, Jaylen Brown will probably try to get picking. Just watch the game and see what happens. Jaylen Brown's on the floor, same time as Luke Kennard, he'll hunt for him. Give me whoever Kennard's on, send that pick. Let me get Kennard, and he'll go bonkers on him. Now, obviously, the Clippers are a smaller team right now. Just Zubac and Ibaka. Amir Coffey's not a bad guy, but they don't have a ton of size out there. So Horford rebounds live. Him and Robert Williams third. They're going to be live tonight, guys. It's going to be a tough game. Any questions in the chat about this game? This is the main game. Oh, my guy Troy says he likes Marcus Morris 15 plus points and the Clippers win. That's at plus 800. Hey, I couldn't talk you off. You could just take the Clippers plus the points, but I dig you, my guy. Yeah, all right, we're going to get to the Memphis game next. Celtics are garbage. Oh, boy. Hey, when that happens, Jaylen Brown, what are you getting for Jaylen Brown pops, guys? What do you guys have for the Jaylen Brown pops? And yeah, Morris has actually been better for the Clippers here. They getting Bledsoe, Morris. They can play some defense here. Celtics missing Smart. Who's going to be starting point guard? Peyton Pritchard. Who's going to be the backup point guard? What are we doing here? Jaylen Brown running the point guard, man. There's so many guys out for each team, man. I don't have anything official in this game. Unfortunately, these guys are all over the place. What do you have for Pritchard threes? Let me know. What are we doing? Because Pritchard's starting to get back hot now. Let me look, man. Unfortunately, my books, they don't. A lot of the smaller guys, they won't really give me props for them, especially some bench players. So Brown's points is at 28 minus 120. Hell no. Hey, it was at 30 last game, but he had like 16 at the half and didn't score anymore. Some other people are saying 26 and a half for Brown. Pritchard's going off. We got to look at 3-point props in this one. You want to look at 3-point props for Pritchard. He's the main guy. Let me see who else is out, my guys. Just trying to, because sometimes, especially obviously with guys out, then you can find value on other. Pritchard will be the starting point guard more than likely. Pritchard props. No Pritchard. Why you say that? Yeah, why you say no Pritchard? Let me see. Let me check this out. He's saying no Pritchard props. He can't get any props. I gotta check the 3-point. Over 2.5 is at minus 170. I would sprinkle on the over 3.5. I wouldn't bet that minus 170, even though they're telling you it's a very high chance that it could cash. I'd look at Pritchard threes because he showed up. He's at the house now too. Oh boy, man. Yeah, they saying no props. Over 3.5 threes. It's got to be at a huge plus price, guys. I would look at Pritchard in this one. It's even points as well, but a lot of his points are going to come from threes. I know this guy's game. If he's hot, if he's scoring, he can get to the basket as well. But threes, man. I think I said when they had Kemba Walker that he should have been starting over him. Let me just see how he did in the last game. Didn't look like they start. Yeah, they started him. He played 44 minutes. He went 5 for 14 for three, guys. He attempted 14 threes. What are we doing? Look, Pritchard over 3.5 at plus money. What are we doing here? My guy went 5 for 14. The fact that he attempted 14 lets you know he's going to be hoisting these motherfuckers. Hey, I'm just trying to help y'all out. Pritchard, threes. Possibly, he went for 24 last game. Points, and that's probably why Brown didn't get over his. Brown only went 8 for 24 versus the Timberwolves. They do have some defenders for Brown today, guys. I can tell you that, but I like Pritchard threes, guys. I like it. I like it, my guys. Hey, I'm just trying to help you guys, let you know. No Smart out there, no Tatum, Pritchard. He's live for points over, and I like the over 3.5 threes. Not the 2.5, bump it up, get you some plus money. If he's attempting 10, he'll get at least 4 threes tonight, guys. Nothing's guaranteed, but I like the value at that over 3.5. Pritchard threes in that one. Let me look on the other side. So let's see who could have a good game. I just like to come on here and help you guys get some cash, man. Literally, like this is it right here. Bledsoe has looked a lot better. He's getting a lot more playing time, obviously, with no George out there, no Reggie Jackson. Bledsoe, at his points, rebounds, assists is actually going to be pretty live in this one, guys. It's actually going to be pretty live. Let me just see how he did in the last game. And sometimes I like to take players that didn't have a good game in the last game. Bledsoe, last game, 15 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. That should get you over his PRA because it shouldn't be any. It should be somewhere around like 19.5. Let me get the officials. Let me get the points, rebounds, assists because everything's going to open up for Bledsoe as long as he doesn't get. Damn, no, they are. Damn, it's at 25.5 now. So they're on to me. They're on to me now. It was around like 19.5, 20.5 for a while. I think that Bledsoe would have a good game today. Man didn't have a good game last game. All right, let me look at that. Let's look at the trade man. Terrence Mann. They didn't trade man. Terrence Mann. His is at over 12.5. He has some good matchups tonight, bro. Terrence Mann has some good matchups. This isn't the defensive Celtics team that we know, guys. See, it's tough. Yeah, a lot of books won't have picture props, but they should closer to game time. I feel like, well, the game's going to start here in a little while. Bledsoe over 1.5 threes. See, yeah, y'all help me out, man. Y'all come through. Marcus Morris over 15.5 points when playing 25 or more minutes, Paul says. 21, 21, 17, 20, 24, 24, 24. He's back in the lineup, shaking off the COVID. That's a nice look there, Paul. Let's see what Morris is at. Morris is over 17.5. He likes it over 15.5, but Morris is definitely live to go for 20. We know he has a twin. One of them motherfuckers used to play for the Celtics, so I don't know which exactly one, but props that I'll be looking at for the Clippers. Terrence Mann, over 12.5 points. That's a little too low if you ask me. He's coming off a bad game as well. And Bledsoe, points, rebounds, assists, it's high at 25.5, but he's live in this one if you ask, because he's a starting point guard right now. Luke Kennard could always get in foul trouble because he's a bad defender. Brown will get at least 2 fouls. I wish there was a prop for that. Jaylen Brown will this chat is like a cult. I love it, man. This big dog shit here. I love this. What was I going to say? Jaylen Brown will draw at least 2 fouls on Luke Kennard. Just watch the game and see Jaylen Brown hunt for Luke Kennard. He's the worst defender on the Clippers, my guys. But Luke Kennard's threes is always live, but his foul trouble, man. So just trying to help you guys look at some Terrence Mann points. Possibly Eric Bledsoe. I got in the chat like some over 1.5 threes. I think the points, rebounds, assists could get there. Marcus Morris over from 15.5 to 17.5. He's live to go for 20 with more playing time as well. And Jaylen Brown, it's at 26 points, but he should go off tonight. And Pritchard, guys, Marcus Smart's not playing in this one. So Pritchard, this guy attempted 14 threes last game. What are we doing here? Over 2.5 is super juiced. They're over 3.5, guys. Let's go to another game here. I'm sorry. It's way too much. We have the Hawks versus the Bulls here, guys. In theory, it's supposed to be Smack City from the Bulls. I'll let you know. I'll let you in on a little secret. When two teams play back-to-back, usually you want to take the team that lost, especially when they're the dog. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to come to win. So in theory, just basketball psychology, when there are two teams playing back to back and you just lost to that team, especially didn't just get really blown out, but even if they did get blown out, either just losing, they're going to come back with some fight. The problem with the Hawks here is these motherfuckers dropping like flies over here, guys. Literally. I mean, they had Bogdanovich. Trae Young came back the last game. They had Bogdanovich, Reddish, Capella. Now Bogdanovich is out. You don't have Huerter. You don't have, oh boy, let me go to the list, man, because they got like 10 players out, my guys. I always just like to let you guys know I can't bet on the Hawks with Lance Stevenson starting. I'm not going to do it. I don't care. They'd have to maybe get 20 points. No Wes Iwundu, Bogdanovich, John Collins, Sharif Cooper, Dieng, Gallinari, Ellison. I don't even know who that is, but he's out. Hunter's out. Johnson, the rookie, Lou Carbaro, he's out. Okongwu, Lou Williams, DeLon Wright. Oh boy, they have a starting five and a team coming off the bench that is out, man. So this game is an absolute pass for me. But I'll be honest, guys. You have to hone in on some Trae Young props. He's all that they have out there. Him and Reddish, that's all. Lance Stevenson? Seriously, guys? What are we doing here? We came to the point where we got guys like Lance Stevenson back in the league, man. Stop the madness here. You got to look at Trae Young props, guys. Simple. You don't have to, but Trae Young props, his threes, his points, maybe not assists. He won't be passing the ball tonight, but Trae Young points and threes over. What are we doing? Skylar Mays, Chunji Brown, Cam Reddish, Capella. Oh boy, man. Reddish and Young will get majority of the offense here tonight, guys. And for the Bulls, most of their better perimeter defenders are out. Caruso, Lonzo Ball, Derrick Jones Jr., right? So let me see real quick. Let me get let me go to this next game. So Trae Young props, guys. They could get blown out, but his props will likely hit threes and points. Let me know in the chat. This a prop show now? Hey, I'm just trying to help guys get some money, right? This late show. This is the prop show. This is the prop show. Let's go. Let's go, my guys. Let me see. Trae Young. Is this the prop show now? You damn right. We got to find some cash, man. We got to find some cash. Damn, where did props say? All right, let me see. 3 points made. 3 points made. Over 2.5 for Trae Young. No. Over 3.5 for Trae Young. Over 3.5 for, see, Cole, Trae Young, 4+ 3-point field goals made, plus 141. What are we doing? Hit that. Trae Young, over threes. Hit it. Hit it and split it. Seriously, guys. Over 2.5 shouldn't even be juiced at minus 155. I'm sorry. Trae Young threes. Official. We're going with it. I'm cashing with it. Let's go. Let's go, my guys. Yeah, the Bulls are in a good group offensively, not necessarily defensively, though. Trae Young, props. Let's go. He's hoisting threes all over the place. He's hoisting threes all over the place. Let's go and see real quick what he did in the last game, right? This last game stats actually matters because it was versus the Bulls. Trae Young, let's see. Trae Young went out, and they couldn't stop Levine or Reddish, or they couldn't stop Levine or DeRozan in the first game, guys. So, and I told you that this same platform, same late prop show, I said, watch Levine and DeRozan likely go over there, go for 30, and they did that. DeRozan went for 35, Levine went for 30 in their sleep. It was on a back-to-back in their sleep. Trae Young, last game, he went 1 for 6 for 3. He's bouncing back here. He's bouncing back tonight. He's getting 3 threes here. He's getting 4 threes. Trae Young's going off for 4 threes, guys. They may lose by 20. He would still win for 29. He was 1 for 6 from 3, still went for 29 points. What's his points? I got to play his points, man. I'm sorry. Let me see here. Trae Young point. Oh, boy, 32.5. They know. They know. I take the threes before I did the points, but both of those are hidden, guys. It's high as hell, but both of those are hidden. Trae Young will have he played 40 minutes the last game. They only have 9 guys on the roster right now that's available to play. Reddish, he went for 33 last game. Let's see. Reddish over 19.5. What are we doing? I like the Reddish points even more than Trae Young's. I like Trae Young's threes, guys. I do. Trey Young's going off. They probably lose. I mean, not probably lose. They probably get smacked up. Like, I'm not taking the Hawks with this spread, even though I can't look their way with. I can't look their way right now. They might get smashed, but honing in on props, Trey Young threes over 2.5 is juiced. Over 3.5 is at plus money. The points is at 32.5, but I like Reddish over 19.5, guys. What are we doing here? Have y'all seen Reddish playing lately? My guy is going ham. He going hamburger, man. But let's go to the next game there. So Trey Young threes, Cam Reddish. Oh, the line's coming down. It was at 8.5. It's down to 7.5 now, guys. What are we doing? It's down to 7? What happened? Are they getting some guys back or something? Let me see real quick. Let me just see real quick, guys. Something's going on because obviously it could be people taking that angle, though. They just lost the last game. They know that the Hawks will come out with a little bit better effort here. But earlier, someone was telling me they like Vucevic points. What are you guys liking? What are you guys liking in chat? Everyone, I'm not going to take that over 33. Let me see. I got my guy Friday in here. Friday, we'll go on about 15 more minutes, Friday. He has the Suns hat on. Smack City, what's up with you?
I missed that part. Yo, congratulations, bro. Congratulations on the announcement, bro. It's a crazy moment. And, just enjoy it all, bro. Just enjoy it all. I just had to come show you some love, and we appreciate what you do, bro. Yesterday was successful, so why not run it back?
I told you.
Give out a lot of winners. Let's keep it going.
Hey, Friday, we're talking about this Hawks versus Bulls spot right now. I'm talking about how this line is coming down to 7. It's pretty sketchy, but we're simply honing in on the Hawks props, Cam Reddish and Trey Young, even if they get blown out. Reddish over 19.5 points, Trey Young over 3.5 threes at plus money. He went 1 for 6 the last game. I think and it was just his first game back. So he's shooting 10 threes tonight. He's gonna make it. He's making at least 4 of them. What you like?
I like it. I like Trey. I like Trey over 3.5. I like Trey over 3.5 plus money, and I like Trey Young over 1.5 threes parlayed with DeMar DeRozan to get 1 steal. It's like minus 115, minus 120. I think that will hit too. I'll play the Trey Young threes with you, and I think that also. I think we were talking about it earlier. The Cam Reddish having that performance against the Bulls and playing them immediately again afterwards is an advantage to the Bulls defensively, and it could inadvertently open up Trey Young's game. Even though the defensive attention never shifts away from Trey Young, he's too much of a dynamic talent. It's unsustainable to expect Trey Young to pop off for 8 threes again. He can still go over his points though. He's aggressive. He gets to the free throw line, but maybe the threes will shift over to Trey.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I definitely think because he went 1 for 6 the other day as well. So he's bouncing back. That was his first game back. I still think that Reddish could get to 20 though. Because offensively, it's Trey and Cam over there. That's the show right now. Maybe Capella some lobs to him, but we're not passing Lance Stevenson the ball. It's not happening.
The guy said I look like Sean Livingston, man.
Hey, Chundy Brown.
Hey,
you're not getting out. We're not passing you the ball. Trey Young assist under probably.
Trey Young.
He's not passing. No, I'm just saying him.
Yeah, it's a must-win game, right? We've seen him. I know you remember too, Jay. Like some of his best games of his career have come against the Bulls.
Yeah, no.
Trey Young, he's popped off for like 47, 50, like against these guys a couple of times.
I'm not betting the Hawks, but I was just letting people know that obviously when 2 teams play back to back or whatever, that you want to most of the time take the team that just lost their last game. Most of the time, but the Hawks are way too depleted for me to even look their way. I'm surprised the line is coming down. To be honest with you here.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Hawks on the spread, everyone. I just saw that in the chat. It's not an endorsement of the spread. The Bulls are just too hot.
Hell no, we ain't betting on Lance Stevenson. Are we blowing in people's ear? What are we doing? Let's go to the next game. Let's go to Memphis. We're going to get some barbecue, and I'm hungry as hell. I can't lie. We're going to get out here about 12 minutes. Hey,
Shark.
Grizzlies. Huh? The Grizzlies. Shark. You said what?
I saw Shark put out the Lakers. That was very encouraging.
Oh, he's on the Lakers? Oh, I can't talk him off. I can't. It's a tough game. The Grizzlies are starting to be favored by too much. They're missing Dylan Brooks. They're missing. Is this the Warriors game from yesterday? Everybody on the favorite. Unfortunately, the Lakers on the back-to-back. That's the only thing that's keeping me. My guy say I got hate in his heart for Lance. No, I don't hate the guy. It's just the guy is weird as hell, man. And he's not a starting player in this league right now. So, but I don't hate anyone. In all honesty, Lakers versus Grizzlies Friday. What we doing? Props. The Bane train. What are we doing? Ja Morant's going off in this one.
I think Ja and Jaren Jackson. I can't bet against Bane. Like, how could you just bet? How can you ever? We can't bet against him. We can't bet against him. But honestly, this is a game I can't wait to watch. I struggle to find very many picks in this game, Jay. I looked at this one very closely. I have some other stuff to share in the other games, but just from entertainment, this should be a very entertaining game. The Lakers are in must-win mode. We see a much older LeBron essentially putting these guys on his back. Is he going to go for his sixth straight 30-point game? But this Memphis team, it seems like they play better undermanned, everyone. It seems like they play better undermanned. I don't know what it is about them. There's no quit in them. It's the style of play. It's relentless. Their coach has them making quick decisions. Does that come to an end today against LeBron? I don't know. But maybe looking at props, they priced us out with Desmond Bane with the 3-point props. It was inevitable. If someone just keeps going for that long, you're not going to get over 2.5 anymore. It's 3.5 now. So but he's still hitting that number. It's just that now you have to step back and really think about it. Am I going to take this bet every day? And on the Lakers side, how do you feel about some like Westbrook? What are we doing, Jay? What are we doing?
I can't bet on no fucking Westbrook. I'd like to see the Lakers win this game. I almost bet them yesterday, but then I'm watching Friday. Look, they had to play hard, bro, to beat the Rockets. That was on the back-to-back, right? So it's not like they had I'd like to buy the Lakers here if they had a 20-point blowout win, right? If guys didn't have to play 39 minutes. Why is LeBron? LeBron's almost 39, and he's playing 39 minutes. How old is he? 30? How old is he turning
37.
Friday? Did you look it up?
37.
30. Is today? Is today his birthday?
I didn't look it up, but I know he's turning 37.
Yeah, that's
this
too
is turning
old to
37
be playing
season.
40 minutes. That's too old to be playing 40 minutes on the back-to-back. But in today's NBA, where these guys are running up and down the floor, the Lakers aren't playing defense. They want to run and gun right now. That's even worse to be on the back.
He was playing at the 5 last night. Like Tim said in the chat, LeBron was at the 5 for 80% of the game last night. Yeah, LeBron basically said he's gonna ride till the wheels fall off, man. He's gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
They gave up 123 versus the Rockets. What are we doing?
I have to watch this game. I watched that game against the Rockets. I was very surprised at how entertaining it was. Second night of a back-to-back, the total is dropping. I like the under in this game, Jay, but it's really scary. I have a small bet on the under in this game.
Yeah, I like the under
when it was 227.
It's just skeptical. I'm very skeptical of taking unders with the Lakers right now. Simple. I've seen them let motherfuckers blow right past them way too many times. I'm not betting totals with them. I'm not betting their games right now unless I'm betting against them. I know Shark likes the Lakers. It's in this spot. The Grizzlies hadn't been well. It's still Grizzlies or nothing for me. They play so much harder than the Lakers. It's at this point in the season, it's really just that simple to me. Who's playing harder right now? And it's not the Lakers, right? So I know they're in some must-win mode, but this team may not make the playoffs. I'm sorry,
they don't have the personnel.
Fans, but this team, Westbrook is hurting this team right now. And they can't trade him because he get paid so much. They need to bench him, put him out of rotation like they did Kemba. You'll see Westbrook come back a baller. I'm talking about pissed in. They have to sit him down to put him in his place, guys. But I think Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jay said we got to put Westbrook on timeout. They have to put Westbrook on timeout, everyone.
Go put your nose in the corner.
It's crazy.
Go put your nose in the corner. But no, it's all positive.
It's baffling. It's baffling.
Let's go to the streets of the Phoenix here, bro, because let's get to some future. I do like Jaren Jackson Jr. though today. I do have a sneaky feeling that he'll go off in this one. So let's go to the streets of Phoenix here, man. We're going. Is the sun out right now? It's getting dark here already, man. Obviously, daylight saves all that. But I see Smack City. Everyone's on the Thunder, right? We know SGA, what used to be somewhat a disciple of Chris Paul, will likely come to play here. What do they have other than SGA? No, I can't say that because the Thunder aren't terrible and they play really well. Their coach usually has them playing well. They don't have their coach out there. They're on a back-to-back. They're on a back-to-back.
How'd you say his name? Yeah.
I don't even. He's the Thunder coach. That's his name for me. But this team just won by 12 on a 15. It was a sandwich spot. Suns had just came off a big game, and then they just played. And then they had to play the Warriors on deck, right? So it was the day before, 2 days before Christmas. I think it was a look ahead. Now there's no look ahead, and now they're coming off a couple straight losses. I think this one could get ugly in the second half here Friday. What you thinking, my guy?
I like the Suns here, bro. I like the Suns here. It's not particularly why I wore the hat, but I do like the Suns here. I like them early as well. I like them to emphasize defense today. We need a max defensive effort. We see uncharacteristically a lot of Suns games trending over. 5 of the last 6 games have gone over, I believe. That does not adhere to Monty Williams coached team. We need them to emphasize defense, and I believe that obviously they have the personnel to do so. Coming off of a home loss against an undermanned Grizzlies team that's trying to come up in the ranks in the Western Conference, this is a game where they have to really try to smush the Thunder and send a message. Back-to-back losses against the Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies, while the games go over like that at home, they have to slow the game down. They have to crush their opponent right here. I'll be surprised if the Thunder score 100 points today. No, I'll be surprised if they score 100 points. We've seen the Suns. The Suns are streaky though, Jay. We know this. They're streaky. They're just a streaky team. But when it comes to ATS patterns, I just feel like SGA would really have to have another flawless game for them to hang around here. It's very high. It's also very telling that they're favored by this many points without DeAndre Ayton.
Exactly. With the injuries, they're still favored by a ton, even without their coach as well. I believe Monty Williams still out. The Suns have not had a stretch this season where they hadn't covered, where they go 3 straight games and not cover. They haven't had a stretch where they had like 4 straight non-covers, guys. I think the Suns will catch a trifecta here. If you catch them looking ahead or something, then OKC could have a nice effort. Last game they had Giddey as well and Robinson Earl. They may have even had Pokusevski as well, but they're starting to be without a lot of guys. They're down Baisley, Robinson Earl, Pokusevski. Giddey is big for me because he's huge for like when the ball is not in SJ's hand, it's in Giddey's hand. You see what I'm saying? So that's a huge loss for me. I see Suns catching the trifecta spot here. I like Thunder team total under. This team is likely not to get past 95 points tonight unless the Suns are looking past them, but I don't see it.
If the Suns don't cover tonight, I would start to ask maybe 1 or 2 questions about them and a post-finals hangover. It's too early, but their personnel is too good, even without DeAndre Ayton. We need a big game from JaVale McGee tonight, who was lackluster in Ayton's absence, and a big game from Mikal Bridges. He was 5 for 5 from the field. Perfect. But why did you only attempt 5 field goals?
Right. What you think about the under, real quick? What you think about the under in this one, my guy?
The under, I like the under. I think the under aligns well with the Suns covering. If you think the Thunder are going to hang around with this one, maybe it's because they're going to push the pace and the Suns just don't care on the defensive end. But after those last 2 games, I don't know, Jay. I still believe in this team. I'm willing to give them one more chance today. Honestly, I didn't bet it yet, though. I have my bets laid out, but I'll ride with you. I'll ride with you on these Suns.
Yeah, I hadn't bet it yet either. I always like to bet mines right before, but like I say, I'm also here to help guys out with the to try to make some money. Juju, we're on the same side. Let's run it up. Let's smack him up again. Simple, Juju. You know what the spot is. Let's go. Let's fucking go. But I hadn't bet it yet either, but I do like Suns trifecta spot here, guys. Obviously, the game should get uglier as the game goes on, with the Thunder being on the back-to-back with travel as well. The energy will be high for the Suns. It may be high for the Thunder at first. I'm sure they'll get up for this game, but they're getting smacked in the second half of this game. Fourth quarter, it will get ugly. I can see them getting outscored by 10 in the fourth quarter, guys. So Suns, for me, you could live bet it, wait till the second half. I do think in the second half, this game will get ugly. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see the Suns win by 30. Not going to say the Thunder are going to set history again, but Suns, Smack City, 20-point win, my guys. Smack City here. A couple more games. We can go real quick. Streets of Blazers here, the streets of Portland here. Oh, we over there off the coast. You dig what I'm saying? Fire blaze them. Let's go get on some fire blaze them. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. So look, Gobert rebounds is at 15.5. I talked this one out with my guy Ski earlier. I think that's the prop in this one. Not a center in sight for the Blazers. Got Larry Nance Jr. starting at the 5. What are we doing here? My guy in the chat say Lakers winning by 10. But what do you
I saw someone in the chat. I think his name was Tim as well. No, his name is George as well. He just made a comment that was really, to me, it made a lot of sense because the Lakers were linked to Kyle Lowry. I think they just dissed him because of his age. But I do know one thing. If the Lakers did get Kyle Lowry, he would have had a much better impact on Anthony Davis than Westbrook did. Yeah, man. That's one thing we could agree. Look, you look at every big that ever played with Kyle Lowry, they all ended up getting a contract. Every big man that ever played with Lowry ended up getting paid, every single one.
I don't know why. We're not finna make the show about the Lakers, but I don't know why they got Westbrook. I don't know why. We know that basketball people knew that.
It was flashy. It was flashy. It was
Flashy
Hollywood.
my ass. It's not a good fit, bro. These guys gotta blow this shit up, bro. This Westbrook gets paid way too much money to be having those thoughts out there, that low basketball IQ. But Jazz Blazers here, bro.
Yeah, but my bad. I got off track. I just saw the comment.
You hate Rudy Gobert, but do you think that he could go for I think he'd go for a 2020 game here, bro. Yeah, Gobert may have 25 boards tonight, bro. Like
Rudy Gobert can, but I just feel like I like the bet too. I'll play that with you actually. Looking at his minutes, the only negative about Gobert that I've noticed, I got burnt a couple of times, is that the Jazz are at a point in their development as an organization where they really do view him. He's irreplaceable. So it's like they baby him. They go up by 10, he doesn't play the whole fourth quarter, as if the 10-point lead is safe. Have you noticed that? This guy's never in the game in the fourth quarter.
Big ass motherfucker. He probably wears size 23. You got to be careful with them big guys out there, man. And you are right. If they blow him out, it may not be as much time. But I think even while he's out there, I think that
he should do damage though. Larry Nance Jr. is not ready for this.
He's not. He's not a center. They don't even have who's backup. Who's coming off the West Coast? You know what? I was talking shit about the Blazers bench the other day, guys, and the bench was actually the better players in the game. So I mean, it was their starters that were out there plus minus 28, minus 29. Then you got guys like Ellerby, CJ Ellerby coming off the bench. He's plus 20. What are we doing? I'm with Chauncey Billups. Why are your starters not being motivated? Let's get away from this game, guys.
I do want to add one play though, Jay. Just one play. I did bet it early in the day. My only play in this game was Bojan Bogdanovic over 2.5 threes. It's juiced. I played that early in the day. He just has too much size on the perimeter. Let's see how it goes with Bogdanovic tonight. I sprinkled over 3.5.
I'm with
that one was official.
I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. It's all of us, right? It's all of us, man. It's not just me. We just trying to get some cash for everybody. I'm still coming on here doing the shows, you know what I'm saying, twice a day, trying to get some cash. Ain't nothing changed, but obviously we'll be, you know what I'm saying, boosting those guys up. Obviously, I mean, they got some pretty good cappers over there as well, man. But that's a whole nother conversation. Last game up, we got the Mavs versus the Kings, man. Had my guys going head to head. Ski is in love with the Mavs tonight. Shark is in love with the Kings, man. Coming from a Mavs guy, Tyreek, what you like, man? What you like?
What's up, Tyreek?
We be smacking them up with the Mavs. I don't necessarily like the spot for Mavs. Unfortunately, it's tough, bro, because these two teams play again in a couple of days. So with this game, with it being a toss-up, I'm just not going to bet it. And whoever loses, I'm taking them next game simple. But I guess I would lean the Kings here. It is a back-to-back, but they've been at the house for a while. They hadn't traveled. It's the fourth game of a seven-game homestand. The Kings could come out with some fire again tonight, bro. What do you think? What would you do in this game?
I like the balance that they showed last night between Fox and it was almost like Fox deferred to. I got a chance to watch that game. It was almost like he deferred to Halliburton, like you projected. Remember, you said the tables are the weight is starting to shift towards Halliburton as the guy on the team. Maybe not because of his age, but it might just be a style of play, or maybe Fox is not as engaged as he once was now that he's been paid. But I like De'Aaron Fox's assists under. It didn't hit yesterday, but you just look at the longer body of work. I like De'Aaron Fox, his assists under in this game. I just don't see his distribution skills panning out as a true point guard right now. He's just a score first, attack first guy. I think last night him having those 8 assists was an anomaly. And shout out to Tyreek as well. Furlow, what's up? Faustino Gonzalez. Just want to say shout out to Isaiah. See everybody in the chats, bro. They're going crazy. Shout out to you guys.
All my guys in the chat, man. Appreciate the hell out of y'all for sure. Yeah, I think they should trade Fox. Just hot take. We're gonna go in here about just a few more minutes. It's supposed to be 45 minutes, man. I gotta go get some dinner, but I think they should trade Fox. I think this team is a lot better. Fox. I'm not saying that he's not a good player. He's a good player, and you'll really see his potential once he gets traded to a real team with a real developing staff. And even Halliburton. Just picture Halliburton if he was on a team like the Raptors or someone that's actually developing players. He's this good.
Miami, Toronto, San Antonio.
Exactly. Halliburton's a baller. I think that they got to do something from the top over there. This Kings has too good of a team to be this mediocre, my guys. Starts from the top. They're not even hiring the right coaches. Why would you get Gentry over there when he just was trash with the Pelicans? Stop doing this shit, man.
Facts.
Go with somebody new. If you don't go with just someone a proven loser just because he has experience. Maybe you need to go with someone new, my guys. But sorry to go on the rant there. But the Kings, what are we?
It's just too long. The level of dysfunction is too long. 20 years. 20 years. Even the Browns The Browns made the playoffs recently.
Yeah, but like, we ain't finna rant, my guy.
I just say the same shit every time about these guys. It's crazy, but this. I've heard it before. Even a trash can gets a steak every now and then. That's what they say, right? So they got the win against the Thunder. Great spot, great call yesterday. Let's see if it carries over though. It's a really sharp line though. This is a game I really don't want anything to do with though, Jay. To be completely honest, I don't want anything to do. Officials?
Break them out with your officials, my guy.
Oh, okay. More plays for me today than yesterday, but it's just smaller stuff spread out. I have Jaylen Brown, Boston Celtics, over 2.5 threes and over 3.5 threes. Bojan Bogdanovic of the Jazz, over 2.5 threes. Smaller sprinkle on his 3.5, though not as confident in his 3.5. And then I just added Trae Young. Did speak about it earlier. Added it just now with J Money. Trae Young threes over 3.5. I think that's plus 120. I like the Indiana Pacers in the first half. I do like them in the full game as well, but I played that for way smaller. I'm official with the first half. Everything's official that I have money on, but and yeah, that's it, bro. That's actually it. In terms of my favorite stuff for today.
Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you always coming on. I'm gonna make sure you guys go and follow my guy as well. Friday on Twitter. My guy knows the guy. Check him out. SportX Insights, all the good stuff, man. For me, and post your plays in the chat right now, guys. I'm gonna read them off as well and put them up there. It's not
Knicks first half too. That's the other one, Jay. Knicks first half. Sorry about that.
Got you. The show is not just about us, guys. We're always trying to get some cash for everyone else as well. So post your plays in the chat right now. For me, official play Pacers first half -1.5, guys. I'm also sprinkling full game -3.5. Personally, you guys can do what you want, right? I always say if you like the Hornets, hey, bet the Hornets. But I do think it's a double revenge spot for the Pacers. In that one, I'd be looking at Sabonis propped as well. Points, rebounds, assists, points, rebounds, all of them. Sabonis is going bunkers today. Simple.
That was the other one too. Thanks for reminding me. Thank you.
In the Knicks game, RJ Barrett should go off in there. And now on the Pistons side, everybody in the chat, they let me know, hey, they saying they like Luka Garza over 10.5 points. Sadiq Bey as well, threes. I know that it's kind of high or it's juiced up, but Sadiq Bey is finna hit at least three threes versus these Knicks. And on the back-to-back, I don't know if they call them Sadiq Bey can foul up some threes in that one, guys. And on the Clippers and Celtics game, what did I say in that one? We looking at possibly Luke Kennard threes in that one. Let me just get it real quick, my guys. I'm just going through everything that we talked about. Yeah, Celtics. This Clippers game, Bledsoe possibly points, rebounds, assists. I'm leaning that one. In that one, Marcus Morris, my guys in the chat, let me know. Hey, that over 15.5 to 17.5. It's a damn good look. Morris has been playing a lot better with my guy Pritchard. You want to look at Peyton Pritchard threes tonight, guys. If you can get there, if you can get it, his props won't be up a lot of places. But Pritchard tonight, Trae Young threes, guys. I like it. I think he's bouncing back tonight from three. Well, I'm heavy linked to Cam Reddish over 19.5 points as well. The looks will be there. As long as he didn't get in foul trouble, the looks will be there. My guy in the chat saying he liked DeRozan over 25 points. Could not talk you off that one as well. There's no one to guard Levine or DeRozan. They couldn't guard them on the road on a back-to-back. Now they're healthy at the house and with the rest as well. So both those guys go for 30 in their sleep again. San Antonio Heat game got postponed. I like the Suns in this one, guys. Haven't betted yet, but I do like the Suns. They're winning this game by 20. Heavy lean to Thunder, team total under in that one. I'd be looking at Cam Johnson points, guys. Starting, he's playing a lot better. He went for 21 points, 5 for 5 last game coming off the bench versus Thunder. He's going off in this one, guys. Suns, couldn't talk anyone out. Trifecta, Smack City there. Heavy lean Thunder, team total under. Gobert, double. His rebounds, guys, over 15. It's high. I think he's live to go for 20 tonight, guys.
Let's go for 20. Let's go.
I do lean the Kings. I'm staying off of it. It's gonna be a good game. I can't wait to watch it. Maybe live betting spot in that one, but Kings got to come out hot if they want to, because it is a back-to-back. They could fizzle out. They almost pissed away the cover last night versus the Thunder, guys. But it's my guy Friday here, man. My guy knows a guy from the chat from Twitter, man. Go and check him out. Go and follow me as well at J Money is Money. huge announcement. We're sponsored. I'm partnering up with Wager Talk guys. I'll be going on their channel, be going on their shows, be having their cappers come on my channel, be boosting
Let's
those
go.
guys up, man. Go and check out the site, Wager Talk, man. We sports memo, all
Let's
that.
go.
We're going up. We're going up, man. I appreciate you for coming on with me. The prop show, right? We out, my guys. Got to go out here and get some dinner. We out. Let's get some cash. We appreciate the hell out of y'all tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe.
Let's go.